Welcome everyone who chose group number 1. This is the Three of Wands group. Before we get started, we are on the traditional lands of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuut'ina Nations, the I.MAGI.NATION, and Region 3 Métis Nation of Alberta, Treaty 7 lands. We are on top of sacred guardian Sleeping Buffalo Mountain, and behind is the town site of what is known as Banff National Park, and lovely mountain ranges. Behind you some forest. On top of the mountain here some inuksuks that people have built. So I encourage you to sit and enjoy this space in VR with a headset on, but if you don't have that, you can still watch this through a mobile device and look around in 360, or if you're on a desktop, you can click around or just keep this single view and watch the tarot reading as you like. So, a couple of housekeeping notes. I consider myself to be an R-rated reader, and that means we could talk about heavy subject matter, graphic subject matter, sexual subject matter. It's very likely that I'll swear, so if any of those offend your sensibilities, this is your opportunity to exit the video now. For those of you who are staying on to watch this video, I would like to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone out there. If it's not resonating for you, hey, hang out. Look at this. It's nice. And just hear some hot gossip about someone else. If it is resonating for you, definitely consider the messages, reflect on them, but ultimately know that free will, your choice, cards are not set in stone, so don't take it too seriously either, okay? So let's get into your reading, in the topic being that we've ascended the mountain to garner some wisdom from our guardian buffalo. So our overarching card for this reading is the Three of Wands. What does group 1 need to know from the guardian buffalo? A lot. Okay, and what else? So under the deck we have 10 of Wands reversed, and I like to see the card under the deck as the underlying reason or message or theme that's going to come out into the cards. So we have the 10 of Wands reversed, and to me that suggests that this group has been heavily burdened in the past, but is in the process of letting go and releasing things. With the Three of Wands overall, you're in this process of having to wait for stuff to manifest because of the fact that you're releasing things. You got to make space for new stuff to be able to come in. Now, it seems like you've been through a hard time, group number 1, and I send my love and hugs to you. Definitely need that energy and support. The Five of Cups talks about having depression or emotional lows in life, and it may be around wanting to have higher level commitment in relationships. Perhaps you want to get married, or perhaps you want to start a family, or want to have kids, and maybe there's issues going on with that. These are sensitive topics, my dears, and I am sorry that you are going through these, for those that it's resonating with, but the Empress reverse is the amalgamation of all the queens of the tarot, and she's normally the Mother Gaia figure, the nurturer, commitment, mothery type. And the Hierophant is the large commitment, religion, spirituality, etc. If you look behind you, or to your right, there's a little chipmunk scurrying about. Hi! So this is why with these cards in combination, that maybe you're struggling to get pregnant, or maybe you just had a long-term relationship end that you thought was going to be serious and lead to marriage, etc. or that you've been single for a long time and you're just like, when is this going to happen for me? So it seems like a big thing about that is going to be making space in your life for that higher level commitment. It's a lot to juggle in life as is, and then we have to juggle our relationships, our friendships, our work relations, and then who knows, kids on top of that, all the responsibilities. So it is going to be finding a balance to be able to prioritize and make space. But you're extremely strong, group number 1. With the strength card, you have personal willpower, vitality, you respect yourself, you have self-esteem, and that's really important for attracting or having healthy relationships mirrored back to you. Now, perhaps I get several things from this. With the King of Wands reversed, you could have been in a relationship with an individual who wandered sexually, if you're in a monogamous relationship kind of thing, or had some sort of infidelity, and that led to this longer term commitment falling apart and not going forward, but you respecting yourself and being like, I don't give a fuck if I'm going to be alone. I deserve better than this kind of treatment, and good on you if that's the case. This could be as someone who's also very jealous and overbearing and a bit domineering in their energy as well. So that could be the type of person you were dealing with. With the King of Swords, this could either be the combination of this person, swords in tandem with wands reverse. So they could be more logical, more in their head with thinking and strategizing, making judgment calls, but also it being out of places of jealousy and perhaps low confidence, etc. Or this could be yourself, which I would think sounds more appropriate in the narrative that's coming up for me, is making discernment calls on cutting the shit out of your life because you deserve better, and absolutely fuck you do. With the Three of Pentacles, I very much see this as connecting with your social unit to continue building your vision in life. Now, this isn't just like Three of Cups is more celebration, but Three of Pentacles, I see you want to, you know, get together with your friends, your family, whatever, and even if it's not physically get together, they're there to support you, you're there to support them, you continue to build each other up to move forward in your lives. And that's really positive. We all need that in our lives. So let's get a bit more clarification. Judgment. Hells yes. Judgment card. This experience that you've gone through, if you're still grieving it, that's okay. It's completely normal. But this was a huge life test. If, let's say, that someone was not treating you properly like you deserve, or being sneaky behind your back, or being oppressive, you don't need to be with someone like that. The judgment is prioritizing yourself and your self-worth and what is actually healthy for you as a long-term committed relationship in the future. So good for you. Sounds like you're making good decisions for yourself. What else do we need to know? We have the Tower and the High Priestess. So if this came in, if this has happened, then this is just reaffirming your experience, or maybe it's in the process of happening, or it's about to happen, but this came out of nowhere. This was a sudden sort of experience, but deep down you trusted yourself to be able to go forward and do this choice and decision making. So with that being said, is there any advice going forward that you need to know from the Guardian Buffalo? Any other advice? I think really it's ultimately trust yourself, but let's see. Mother of Pentacles, you are a queen, you are a nurturer, you are a giver, you are a lover, you are tender, and you are strong. you are capable of caring for other individuals. So, know that this will come into your future. The connection, the higher commitment, if it's family, etc., that you want to have, all of that is in your future. And it was about making the right decisions for you, because that's ultimately going to give you a healthier, higher commitment when you do meet the right individual or individuals that you're going to have a committed relationship with. So my group number 1, that is the wisdom from the guardian buffalo that is to be shared today. Please take some time to sit in this environment and reflect on the messages shared, and then I will put away my cards, and at the end of that I will finish this session. Thank you for being here with me today.